President, distinguished colleagues, I'm Senator Natasha Akpoti representing the good people of Kogi Central. The Senate notes with shock the death of the Ohinoyi of Ebiraland, Dr. Abdurrahman Ado Ibrahim, on Sunday, the 29th day of October 2023 at an Abuja hospital at the age of 94. The Senate also notes that Ado Ibrahim was born on the 7th day of February 1929, and he attended both Western Nursery and Quranic schools. He went on to conclude his primary education in 1940 at the Native Authority Primary School in Okene in the then Kwara State. He began his secondary school education at Ondo Boys High School and later moved to Oduduwa College, where he graduated in 1949. In 1954, he obtained a bachelor's degree in economics from the prestigious London School of Economics, a bachelor degree in mining engineering from the University of Jos, and a master's degree from Harvard Business School in the year 1959. The Senate also further notes that following the death of the Ohinoyi Sani Omolori in 1997, the Lagos-based entrepreneur and son of the first paramount ruler of Ebiraland, Abdurrahman Ado Ibrahim, ascended the Ebira throne as the third Ohinoyi of Ebiraland on June 2nd, 1997. The Senate is also aware that his enthronement as Ohinoyi of Ebiraland was a grand occasion attended by thousands of Ebiras and international diplomats and was broadcast on major Nigerian television stations for days. He ruled Ebiraland from his magnificent pavilion, Azad Palace, named after his son. The palace is rated as one of the most beautiful palaces in Africa. The Senate recalls that since he ascended the throne on 2nd June 1997 as Ohinoyi of Ebiraland, His Majesty proved to be a veritable bridge builder, a peacemaker, and a social scientist who was more at home with analysis and actions. In several private conversations with illustrious sons of Ebiraland, he always dismissed the acrimonious exchanges between contended parties in the overall political contestation of Ebiraland. Even when the Supreme Court in August 2015 affirmed his appointment as the paramount traditional ruler of Ebira people, he chose to remain magnanimous in victory. The Senate is also aware that before ascending the throne, Ado Ibrahim was a very successful businessman. He established Nestle Nigeria Limited and became the founding chairman. As a pioneer mining engineer, he invested into the mining prospecting businesses. He held several positions in USC, Kingway Stores, and Amalgamated Tin Mines of Nigeria Limited. The Senate is also informed that Dr. Ado Ibrahim competently provided leadership to the people and his illustrious life indeed was very eventful. It can be remembered with vivid recollection his vast business empire, which provided employment and opportunities to several thousands of Nigerians, and he served in the following capacities. He was the coordinator, North Central Traditional Rulers Council. He was the Vice President, Jamaat Nasrul Islam in Nigeria, Vice President, Kogi State Council of Chiefs, Vice President, Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, and a patron, Miners Association of Nigeria. The Senate is convinced that he was an eminent and committed leader, an incisive thinker, and a philanthropist whose interest is to serve both people and humanity. And the Senate regrets that his demise is a great loss to his family, the Ebira clan, Kogi State in particular, and Nigeria in general. The Senate accordingly resolves to observe a minute silence in his honor send a condolence letter to commiserate with the family, the good people of Ebiraland, and urge the federal government to immortalize him by naming the Federal College of Education after him. The Senate President, if it so wishes you and distinguished colleagues, that you please, in your wisdom, grant these prayers. Thank you.
Now in APC, and we sympathize with you, but so we go to the prayers. Observe a minute silence in his honor. Those in support of this prayer say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Prayer 2, send a condolence letter to commiserate with the family, the good people of Ebiraland, and of course Nigerians. Those in support of this prayer say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Urge the federal government to immortalize him by naming a higher institution after him. Specifically, Federal College of Education, Okene. Those in support of this prayer say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Let me first thank distinguished Senator Natasha Akpoti, one of the newest senators in the Senate, for this thoughtful motion. I didn't know him in person, but his name reverberated across the country. He's a great philanthropist and one of the most illustrious sons that Nigeria produced. I thank God he lived a fulfilled life, and it has pleased God to invite him to paradise. So I join you and all Kokais and all Nigerians and those who related with him closely to wish that God accepts his soul and his soul will rest in peace. Can we rise for a minute silence? May the soul of the late Ohinoyi of Ebiraland, Ibrahim, rest in perfect peace. Amen. Leader of the Senate.